Welcome back to another podcast with the Misfits. As always, I got my boy with me.
What's going on, guys? It's Rocky Raccoon. It is August 3rd, 2023, episode 23. You guys know what day it is. It is Thirsty Thursdays. I saw the last comment in the last video, and I just want to apologize. I think it was a Kentucky sunset.
Yeah.
Kentucky sunset.
Fernando. Shout out. Thanks for watching. Shout out.
Yep. We're going to have to try it next time. Yep.
Yeah.
It looked really good. Looked really good.
Let's do it.
But how you been, man?
Doing good, man. Doing really well. I'm pretty excited this week because next week I'm on vacation. You know, on that 9 to 5. Finally on vacation,
man.
Dude. You know,
Vacation's
you only
always
get
good.
few times a year. Some of us get more than plenty. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Some of us don't get any.
You know who we're talking about out there. Give me some of that PTO.
Daryl, I always see you out there taking off, but you ain't working. You ain't working, that's for sure. Always calling off. Always using your PTO time.
Dude, but that's exciting, man. Get some time off. What are you going to do, man? Hang out with the kids?
I'm going to hang out with you, man. I ain't got no kids, dude. I ain't got no kids, dude. I'm going to chill out, hang out with the cat, hang out with the old lady, bro, hang out with you. Just chill out, play some Call of Duty, new Warzone. Season just came out. I'll probably be grinding on that for a little bit.
Only played like an hour last night when it came out.
I think it just came out like 2 days ago. Yeah, like the first or something like that.
Pretty good. Hit me up.
What's your tag?
Auntie33, Xbox. Let's go.
ONTI33?
Mm-hmm.
Mine is Auntie XC. Not
It's
to be
Ontix.
confused with... No, dude. No, dude. Not to be
Ontix.
confused with Ontix.
Ontix.
That's funny.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, but in local news, man.
Local news?
Local news. I guess there was this prison guy who's been escaped since like 2015 for fraud. They finally found this dude living lavish, man. Fort Lauderdale, I think they found him, and he had a $1.5 million mansion, wearing Rolex, nice clothes.
Yeah, when they captured him or they caught him, he had his Rolex on. He was in there like estimated to be like $135,000 Mercedes.
Oh yeah, man.
Did he escape or did he some with the prison, right? The prison
Yeah, so
system, because he was also
he escaped. Yeah,
he was also doing his crime while he was in prison, correct? Like he was like manifesting it or not manifesting, but he was doing things already.
Yeah, he had outside guys doing certain things for him. He was taking cash from like unserviced grants. I guess I don't know exactly what they're calling, but like money in certain states that weren't used. And he was calling these people and pretending like it was him, or had a guy call for him.
Like the royalties. He was taking royalties from companies.
It's like he got like $750,000 from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how he escaped, man, was he just drove off. He just drove away. he just got in one of the company vehicles and just drove off. And later they found it behind a Waffle House, man. I don't know what it is, and Waffle House always drawing in a bad crowd, but
I don't know if it's a bad crowd, but it's definitely a brash crowd. You know. What I mean?
So yeah, that's where they found that, man. And then later, I think he bailed to Mexico and then just disappeared. And he had a different name. He had an alias, which I forget it was.
A couple aliases, I think. Yeah, like Jake something.
It's like Jake Thomas or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Jake Thomas.
Yeah, I remember. Reading that when you sent me that article, I was like, "What the heck, dude?"
Jacob Turner. That's what it was.
That was
Jacob
one of them.
Turner.
Yeah. Jake Turner.
This guy. Look at him living lavish, dude.
Yeah, man.
Look at him. He's like,
chilling
man,
with
I've
this
just been
cat.
caught, man. He's like, and I'm gonna escape again.
Probably. You never know, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Who knows? I hope he gives back that money he stole.
He'll never happen, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna come out of our taxpayer money.
Oh, for sure, man. Back. Yeah, that's how it always goes, right?
And then let's see what else we got going on. So that's like local Colorado. Let's go local Canyon City. We talked about the Ichabod Pool being closed down a few episodes back.
Mm-hmm. Sad day.
So now the city has came up with a new design plan for a new pool.
Oh, really?
And it's gonna have like a new pool and like a new playhouse, I think, for like the younger kids and stuff like that. But it's gonna be a different design. So I don't know. Nice. Maybe we'll bring it up. Maybe we won't. I don't know.
Is it gonna be in the same location?
Should be in the same location over there across the street by the high school and by the tennis courts.
It'd be nice if it was covered, and then we could have a swim team. You know what I mean? And just expand.
That's the two swimming pools, because the one it had a design of like the I don't know if you want to call it a swimming track. I don't know.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it
okay,
had
yeah.
those on there, and then it had another pool, like a bigger pool on the other side, and then like had a big slide and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it needs to happen regardless, you know, because my kids need somewhere to swim in this 105-degree weather, bro.
The only place we have is the river, and you really don't want to like endanger your kids going down there. But there's spots for your kids to go down.
Yeah,
there.
My wife just took them down there today, and she said that the city made some big old eddies on the side of the river.
Oh, cool.
So you know they're man-made eddies, so they could just sit there in the chilled water, and it's always just going to come back to shore. And they always have
splash around in there.
Yeah, they have life vests there. Loners.
They're like hanging on the on the pole, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is pretty cool. We're getting more involved in that aspect, and I think it's a good thing.
The outside activity, more outside outdoors activity.
And I think that's great.
Yeah.
Give
especially along the
people
river,
something to do.
You know, the only thing we need down there now is like some like a good restaurant or something. Kind of like the boathouse in Salida.
Yeah.
If anybody's been there, a boathouse is like a little restaurant on the river where a whole bunch of activity goes around, like rafters and.
That'd be nice. I always say that. Reedy's Ice should have been a good one.
Yeah,
it was right off the shore there.
Every time that place goes up for sale, someone like a medical place always buys it, and then it just goes under.
There. Yeah, and it just sits there, and everyone's like, "What's in that?"
Remember hanging out down there? Called it the Bridge.
Oh yeah, never forget those days.
Man,
the bridge days.
Those are funny, dude. I think
they were funny.
I think
it drew in all kinds of people.
I think our generation started it, and it kind of closed with our generation because after we left, they weren't allowed down there. I think like a year after I graduated, maybe I think they were still allowed down there, but after that, it wasn't like done for like 2011, 2012.
And then we also had like a big group too, like a big
good camaraderie
niche.
Back then.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't like
everybody
a whole bunch
was
of
kind of friends with everybody,
right?
But there were different cliques though, because people would roll up in different vehicles.
That is true.
Different
well, I guess
like that, but everyone still came around and hung down.
Like you said, good camaraderie.
If you wanted to do something on like a Friday, Saturday night, you just go down there. You knew people would be down there, bro, and that was a cool thing. You just do that. It was
nice.
And the thing about that, there was like nobody was fighting down there. Maybe there was a couple fights, but it wasn't like too crazy or anything like that. I think the cops would go down there just because we were out there. Too many people were out there.
Oh yeah,
at night,
just to check it out. Yeah,
curfew, things like that, but. When they did come by, we weren't doing anything, and if we were, it was definitely hidden and concealed where it didn't look like we were doing anything. Because like they would come by, check on us, and this and that. But other than that, we had no issues down there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I only just remember listening to music. Me and my buddy Brandon, he had I think it was like a Honda something.
White car.
It was a white car. Yeah. He had the same subsystem as I did, so and I had a little white car too. And so we'd always like park back to back and then they just play the same song. And there would always be like, yeah, you're right, that one clique, they would be doing something that they, were not really supposed to do, but they were being safe. Okay.
Sure.
They're being safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember listening to music really a lot down there and just hanging out and
BSing with people.
BSing. Because, I mean, at that point, there still isn't really that much to do in the small town at night. For the younger crowd. For the younger crowd, yeah.
And that would have been cool if we got that YMCA, if we had that YMCA. Because
that rec center?
Indoor basketball and like indoor fitness center, things like that.
All kinds of things. And I don't know, we turned it down. And I still don't understand. We turned it down
for, I don't know, was it the clock tower? Or was that something different? Because I know we voted for clock tower, arcades, and
so the clock tower is going to get worked on still, and then they're going to add some other stuff at the end of Main Street over there.
Yeah, I heard they're going to do like boutiques or something like that, little like Main Street like bodega where you can go up there, different like shops and things like that, right?
Something like that, yeah. Pretty much is the gist of it. Yeah.
Oh man, and I was scrolling through the phone the other day, dude, and they were talking about Canyon City. And somebody made like an official Canyon City Instagram account, but it wasn't an official.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
So like people were commenting about Canyon City, and this person who was using the account was just being all negative towards them. Like, stay out of Canyon City, stay out of Colorado. You don't need to come back here.
Oh man.
And it was just making a bad scene and a bad rep for the town and stuff like that. But it was like this person was being racist towards me. I'm like, dude, this is crazy, man. Yeah. So I guess some TikToker. I forgot his name. It went viral, and he was talking about it and stuff like that. But this town is not.
That's funny.
This town was oriented on a foundation of like weird
people,
weird meaning back then, but that's nothing nowadays.
Right. Yeah. Nowadays, no. It's just unfortunate.
Hard to be diversity here because it's such a small town, and there's like, it's usually a retirement community, so it's hard to get the new crowd or younger generation here because it's like I said, a younger or older community, retirement.
Yeah,
community,
for sure. I think we're going to be heading in the right direction going forward. You see a lot more diversity in the area and a lot more kids out and about. You know what I mean? Less old people.
Yeah, like you said, this
or more people giving way to old tradition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you said, this town is getting more active to be in like a more active outside community.
Right. Yeah.
More involved in the outside community, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be nice.
Hell yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Gives my kid something to do when he gets older.
Gives me something to do, man.
Tell me about it, dude. Did you hear about that guy that is making another troll in Colorado?
No, you were telling me about this. This guy that makes trolls, he makes like they're like big, like statues, right? Like
yeah,
big,
they're all out of recycled wood, and
sculptures. That's what I'm thinking. Big sculptures, like megaliths, like I don't know, 100 feet tall, maybe. Even bigger than that.
And this one is what he's making right now, and I think it's in Victor, Colorado. I guess that's really close to us, right?
Yeah, is it like Victor Mine area or like a different? Is there a different town? Because there's one outside here by Cripple Creek.
It just says Victor, Colorado.
Yeah, it might be that.
He started it on July 28th, and he's got another one too. That was I can't remember where it was, but it was also on a trail, and I'll throw a picture of it up. But it is super super cool, and they'll end up having to move it because it drew such a. I think it was in Breckenridge. Now that I'm thinking about it, but it drew such a big attraction that it was making the trail. It was on like super. I guess it was just making it filled with litter because all the people were over there, and then that's unfortunate because he makes. It's ironic because he makes everything out of recycled wood.
Yeah,
and like that's the message he's trying to give off. But man, that's
cool, man.
This is super cool, man.
It reminds me of that guy of like Bishop's Castle. You know, you've been to Bishop's Castle with that guy making the big old castle out there.
Mm-hmm. Dambo, and he refers to himself as a recycle artist, and I hope that's the way you pronounce his name, Thomas Dambo. He's a Danish artist.
That's cool, man.
That is super cool, man.
It's cool to get out there and hike to it and stuff like that.
I want to take a hike up to the first one. I haven't even seen the first one, so I think that'd be really cool to see, you know?
Yeah.
You know, hopefully I don't need to bring my inhaler.
No, bring your inhaler, bro. It's hot out here.
It is hot out
altitude
there,
will get you. I don't know. Some people get altitude sickness, man. Even some people in my family
get altitude sickness, bro.
That's weird, dude.
It is weird. Like, I go all the way up to Leadville, and then, like, I get, I get my, the BGs, dude, and then I get, headaches and stuff like that, and I have to start drinking a whole bunch of water, and then I finally get acclimated after a day. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
There's this tea you can buy in the local grocery stores down here called, I think it's called, Altitude Sport or something like that, but altitude it's for people who get altitude sickness, yeah. It's crazy because we're almost a mile high. I think we're only a couple 100 feet away from Mile High.
I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, every time I go up there to Denver, it's like 2 hours away, but my ears always pop coming by Springs.
Oh, dude.
Springs to Penrose right there.
Mm-hmm. Well, Penrose is higher than Denver.
Oh,
or not Penrose. Colorado Springs is higher than Denver. Mm-hmm.
I think the reason why they call it the Mile High City is because it was the first city in Denver, wasn't it? And obviously it's a mile high, but
there's
it was like the first town built or first big establishment built.
Something like that, but then in order to be a mile high, it's like the third step on the Capitol building over there. That'll put you at a mile high. Something like that. Something weird like that. Look it up, guys. Let me know if you can find something like that.
I thought that's what it was, man. I got to do my own research, I guess, man.
I mean, hey, man, this is just what I'm
Hey, man, this
seeing,
is my
reading,
knowledge, bro.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm always like, let me know. Let me know if you...
Let us know what you know. And if we know what you know, we know what I know, you know?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Bro.
Tell me about it.
Bro.
Tell me about it.
Oh, my gosh. So, there was an illegal medical lab found in California.
I don't like these labs, bro, being illegal around here. Last thing came around here was that coronavirus, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
and
want
I
to hear
guess
nothing
they
about
were-
labs, dude.
So yeah, an illegal lab in California, medical lab. It looked just like an abandoned warehouse. And after, I don't know, a couple months, the city noticed that there was activity going on in there. And so they called the FDA, I think, something like that, to go check it out. And when they get down there, they just find like a whole bunch of lab mice. There was like 200 lab mice, a whole bunch of refrigerators, incubators, and blood, vials. It just, I mean, you name it, dude. It was probably in there.
Another Wuhan lab all over again.
And then, which is crazy, man. I mean, like that's
your
in our backyard. That is in our backyard, man. And I don't know. I don't know how it wasn't even. They weren't only testing corona. They said they were testing coronavirus on lab mice, so that way they could figure out if they're like testing, like the test kits you get were like going to be accurate.
And I seen some things about like there was different animals in there as well. I think there was dogs in there.
Oh, I didn't.
I think
see
there
that.
was like some bugles in there. They were doing something with. They were like breeding bugles. But the thing about the
beagles?
bugles. I can't. Yeah, the thing about the dogs is that they took their bark box out, and they started selling them to do whatever they were selling them and stuff like that. Yeah, and then another piece of article said some dude's ex used to work there, and she used to do like certain kinds of things, but she never talked about it, and the building was like you said, and it was nothing really going on in the front, but it was all going on in the back. And at that time, that's the time all this dog stuff was going around. Like I just got done telling you, so I don't know if it was like a different time frame or not, but that stuff is being in our backyard, bro. That's definitely scary. And who knows how many more things are out there?
I know,
what I mean?
Man. Seriously.
And that was in California. That's a big, dense, populated city. Just imagine the small towns.
Yeah.
There's really no like. There's like probably one sheriff to a capita of people, but there's like facilities out there that no one knows about. You know what I mean?
That's scary, man.
It's crazy, dude.
It's scary, and I feel like after like reading everything, I just felt like they were like just fined. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, you can't be doing that.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And it's like, oh yeah, my bad.
That's
sorry.
Crazy.
And
the thing about that is like, what are they doing with those refrigerators? You know what I mean? Obviously, they got to keep something at a certain temperature, but what is it? And I know there's some like, there's some like certain temperatures you got to keep like certain bacteria or certain like
viruses and all that stuff
so that's the first thing that pops in my head, and then it kind of like pops in my head, maybe they're like ejecting things and then keeping them like in an incubation stage to figure things out too with
I absolutely think that there was like over 30 freezers there, man.
That's so
weird.
Like
they had to been keeping that's a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know if you've have one freezer, man, you can pack that thing full, let alone having 30 of them.
I don't know, maybe put a deer in there, maybe an elk. That's about it, dude.
Oh man, it just makes you think, man. What like you said, what are they really doing back there?
I don't know, man. Like this day and age we're doing now. I mean, like last week we talked about the government releasing, like, yeah, they're real. UFOs are real. We don't know what they are. Yeah, we have multiple crafts, and we have multiple humanoid bodies, like, or not non-humanoid bodies. That's. Who knows now? But then again, like I was telling you, if the government says it's real, is it real?
Right. and like I said on that video too, is like there's gonna be like fake videos coming up. Like there was already
I've seen
one
a whole bunch, man. It's ridiculous.
Did you see the ones about the 3 saucers going over Nevada? And everyone thought it was real. And then like if you really look and read the caption, it says it's pretty much like CGI created. But it even like made the news and everything else, man.
Was that the one that was that night?
It was like in
see, that's what I mean.
dusk.
I'm getting confused with a different video because, like you said, people are faking them so much already right now.
Yeah,
It's
so
ridiculous.
it's weird, but I didn't really see too much after the hearings. I was looking up some stuff and it was like, oh, that was 3 days ago.
You know what I'm seeing a lot now is like they're among us. Like, watch his eyes. Look at his eyes. Yeah. Look how he blinks. Look how he's looking.
I've been seeing a lot of that too. But
the thing
wild
with
too.
those two is like you can easily depict like pixelated images around their eyes because it's like usually darker or lighter, like a space bar.
Yeah.
Like, yo, he's just doctor in this video.
True. I mean, it's like what were you telling me about that zoo up there? The people.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
people
so
faking stuff.
there's people.
For, like, I don't know.
So there's like this bear in China, dude. It looks like a guy in a suit.
Oh, sun bear. That's
yeah,
right.
it's
Yeah,
called a sun bear. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this video is going viral right now. This bear is like standing up, and it's got like a
Let me see this.
weird looking. It looks just like it looks like a guy in a suit, man. It looks like a guy in a suit is what it looks like. And people are like, dude, that's fake. Why are they putting like people in this stuff in this kind of condition? And the Chinese came out. They're like, dude, this is not a person. This is a real bear.
Yeah, so like I see that too. You see this. You could see this image right now, and I mean, I don't think it really looks like.
Looks like a dude in a costume.
I don't know.
Like a big costume, man.
Dude,
like
what do you think?
99 cents. That's from the thrift store, dude.
You think
that looks like a bad taxidermist job, and some dude got in his suit and went in there.
You think it's a guy in a costume?
But I think it's just that picture, that first picture you showed.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's like you said, man. Like people could put a picture on the internet and then Photoshop it, and then what do you know? It looks like a dude in a bear costume now. But I feel like that's a lot to do to get. I don't know.
That's funny though.
I think it's
a weird looking bear. It's a cool looking bear. It's kind of weird too, but it's cool.
Yeah, I think it's real, man. I think it's a real bear.
It's a real bear. It's real.
Bear.
It's called a sun bear.
Yeah, I don't know. It's real to me.
Don't get caught lacking, bud.
Yeah. Bears are bears, man. Okay? Bears.
Watch out for bears.
Watch out for bears.
Shout out Tim. Watch out for bears.
Yeah. So what else is going on, man?
Just chilling, bro. You know what I mean? What else was I reading earlier? You remember that story about Jackson Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes' brother?
Oh yeah. How he
sexually assaulted this lady in her own restaurant.
Went up to her and kissed her. Yeah, I think everyone's seen that video.
Physically,
he grabbed her head.
He's like, whoa.
Yeah. That is true.
But yeah, he did that, and it's been going on investigation. He just got let out of jail the other day for the $100,000 bond, which is no surprise. Their family got money now,
right.
So whatever.
Yeah.
But the sad story is the owner of this restaurant, I think it was called like Aspen something, but the owner of the restaurant, the lady, she's got the business is going under because she's getting all these threats. And
Jackson Mahomes hate mail,
lost profit, dude. So yeah, pretty much haters
out
there. I don't understand why people are treating her that way when she was the one that
I
got
don't understand
victimized.
that either.
You know what I mean?
Why? Yeah,
and it's like 100% proof because it's on video camera too. So
yeah, I mean, you guys all know the video we're talking about,
and that's just a shame, dude, to drag your family name through the dirt like that.
Yeah, it's bad. That's bad.
And you can tell because like during the last football season, his brother's like, "Nah, you're not allowed in the field." And then he's trying to like dab his brother up, and his brother's like kind of give him the cold shoulder.
Yeah,
he's like, "Hey, bro, you're my brother. I know you're my brother. I acknowledge you, but dude, just be chill, man."
Yeah, yeah, I don't blame him.
He's trying to give him the cold shoulder and stuff like that.
Yeah, so. He's like, I represent you. You represent me in a way. You know what I mean?
Oh
so
yeah,
it's
the spotlight's on that family, and you gotta, if you want to look like that, you gotta go, man.
Yeah,
probably what he probably said.
Probably, man. Probably.
Poor guy never had a chance, dude. I mean, he's a weirdo anyways, man.
Yeah, I don't know. He's weird. He is weird.
I don't know.
He is. And it's disappointing that a lot of people are on his side for this, like you said. This lady that's like her livelihood, man. And he's got all this money, so it's like whatever. He obviously could make a $100,000 bail, and that's probably like what she makes in a year. You know what I mean?
Knows?
Maybe at a restaurant. And that's not including like having to pay her staff and all that.
Yeah, I mean, she's got overhead, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Real quick though, on a boost up mode, you got the first NFL game today.
Yes.
Today's Thursday. The first NFL kickoff. It's gonna be preseason though, so I mean, say what you want to say about preseason, bro. Still, people are excited about it.
Well, and not only
people
that,
still look and test to see what's going on, who's playing, who's not playing, who's injured, who's gonna get injured. Because there's always players getting injured in the preseason games, man. Who's that rookie's gonna shine?
Exactly.
Because those veterans will play for maybe a quarter just to loosen up the wheels a little bit, get the ring rust off the cleats, and then after that, it's all these new guys coming in.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
See. Jets versus the Browns, right?
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
Jets versus the Browns, and I don't even know who the Browns' starting quarterback is. Oh, it's Deshaun. That's right, Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Who said that he's learned a lot from this suspension that he's had, and
His,
God bless him.
you know what, dude?
He can no longer go to a masseuse by himself. He always
You know
has to
what?
have a team staff member accompany him. So, he learned a lot.
Bro, it kind of triggered me when you said God bless you. Here's why. Let me tell you something. I didn't tell you what happened this weekend, bro.
What's up?
So I was up in Denver with the old lady, at the crib, at the what do I call it? At the condo. I call it the condo. I was at the condo with the old lady, bro, and just chilling, bro. Give her a kiss. See you later. Off to work. I got a call like an hour. She hit a pothole with a flat tire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm out there fixing this flat tire, dude, and this guy walks up, scruffy looking dude. Yeah, he was a bum. It's like 5 a.m. now, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, taking off this tire, dude. This guy walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, you got $1?" I looked at him. I said, "Hey, dude, can't you see I'm like doing something? I'm like changing the tire. I don't have $1 for you right now, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I don't have $1 for you." And he walks away and he goes, "God bless." And I'm like, dude, like if you would have been like, "Hey, man, I'll help you change your tire," maybe I would have gave you $1. But this dude caught me off guard, dude. It startled me, and he's like, "This and that, God bless." I was like, "No, dude, you can't just say that, bro. Everything's okay." You know what I mean? It's just so like when you said that, dude, I was like, "Jeez, man."
No shame, dude. And then he's like, "God bless," walks away, doesn't even ask if you need it.
I'm like, "Yeah, dude. No, yo, you need some help? You doing all right?" I'm like, dude, it's gonna cost me more than $1. You gonna help me out, bro?
Oh, dude, you gotta love that, man. Oh, so did you get it fixed? I mean, obviously, right?
Yeah, man, I got it fixed. But the funny thing is I was like, the lady put a ping on her phone where she was at, and I was like, I'm getting close. Hope I don't hit the pothole. Oh, boom! I hit the pothole, dude. I mean, this pothole was so big, dude. It took off my mud flap, dude, and it's sitting in my front yard right now, dude. I just threw the thing in the backseat of my car in the Nitro in the Jeep.
Was it your car?
Yeah, dude. I was like,
So
what the?
Because
I pulled in the parking lot, I was all dragging something, and I was like, dude, hopefully I didn't break nothing or hit something, and it was my mud flap. Yeah. And I pull in this Burger King because this is where it's at, dude. This Burger King parking lot has like 5 other cars with flat tires in them, bro. Because this freaking pothole down the road, dude. So everyone like hits the pothole, pulls into Burger King. I'm not joking, dude. If I should take a picture of the parking lot and then I'll send it into you, dude. I'm like, dude,
I
it's crazy.
I gotta see this pothole. And for the city of Denver, you guys need to fix this pothole.
I know there's a number. There's a number
right
you could call to fix the potholes on there, but
someone probably goes and fixes it, but then Burger King and the guy that fixes the flat tires down the road's going out there jacking it up again. Yeah, they're like, yo, we get the service for the tires and they come here and get
I'm
some
telling you,
food
dude,
from
instead
us.
of a lemonade stand, they put a tire stand out there and make a couple bucks.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Man. What's going on with you, man?
Not too much, man. I was just thought my house was gonna float away yesterday, man.
Oh, because all the rain and
all the rain, man.
Hailing too, dude.
Oh yeah, and then my bottom canopy just kept getting full of water.
You need to put like a stick up there, bro.
I tried.
A stick up there.
I tried, dude, and it ripped a hole through.
Oh, you need to get like a thing. Like
now I need to
something.
get a square.
Yeah, dude.
I need to get something, man. But now I guess I need to get a new canopy. Is what I need. Oh yeah, man. But it started hailing too for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know where this was at, dude. I think it might have been in the States, but there's some hail like the size of like a watermelon, dude. Just beating on people's houses, dude. I was like, holy cow, dude.
People getting Windows killed from watermelons.
Oh my goodness, dude. And then we just had that super moon.
Two super moons.
Can you imagine what the ancient people would have been doing? You know what I mean? The past couple days,
throwing people down 1,000 flights of stairs. Doing some real apocalypto stuff, man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey man, I gotta get out of here, dude.
All right, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's about time. Segments up.
Put your plug.
Episode
What you plugging?
23.
Put your plugs in there, dude.
Yes. All right. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Hit us up.
Peace.